and this is Jurgita with Magic Pun Crafts, and decided to continue vlogging style. And today is August 16th, the Thursday, and I had kids' first day of school, or 3 of them, but my youngest suddenly started to feel like her stomach was upset, so she had to skip the school today, even though she was the only one that wanted to go back to school the most. So while I'm uploading first part of August video, I decided to start recording. So I pulled this one out after very long rest. It's called Mini Space Traveler. Painter is Hofrecht, and I'll put in a picture what the painting's supposed to look like here. And this is Heaven and Earth designed pattern, and it's pulled out already, so like you know, out of print. And I managed to buy it before it ended. I'm doing this for my husband, and I have made the angel wings just for this project. So what I have done so far, I think I started 2016, like December or maybe something like this. So this is 2-page width, and you can see 2 pages down where it ends, and then you have another part, like not a full page left. So I'm done 1, 2, that's 3, almost 4 here, and partial 5th, so it's like almost 5 pages done. It's that's pretty much the whole height of it. I think as a mini it's turning out great, and also all these parts is acrylic, so it's kind of a little tough to do, but it sparkles in the light. And I think I'm gonna start working. This is a page 8, so I'm gonna try to finish this up. Even though I kind of was doing you know, not feathered edges like I do now, I kind of just went out and left the threads, so it's would be still continuing even though it's not fully feathered. So I'll be working there, and we'll see how much I can be done. What I have is from previous time. I had my threads. I couldn't find the pattern that I had printed and marked for longest time, but I had a thread pack there, so luckily I had it saved on my computer and managed to save the pattern so I can reprint again. But then I had to look again, you know, so what's in the pattern left to do. So I have to reacquaint myself. These are all the colors, I believe, except, you know, acrylic, and luckily there's no blends to do. So yeah, I made them all into braids to keep it kind of longer without it tangling by themselves or getting pulled out. And this is just a Paco thread organizer, and I have my hair. I lose hair all the time, so hard to grab. So yeah, I'll be working this. I don't know how much it will be done because there's school starting, there's all kinds of clubs starting, and all kind of other things. My husband left yesterday for a funeral that we were supposed to go, all of us. Our friend's mother passed away, but with the first day of school, it was kind of had to make a hard decision. So my husband left there, and it was pouring like crazy. Our driveway was literally like a river sitting in the pool in the same time. So, but today seems like it's nice weather outside, and I'm ready to work a bit while my daughter is resting on the bed. Okay, till next. Today, or this afternoon, the 17th, I already started working more, so I already finished this part of the page and went a little bit and more in that one. And if you remember, this was like totally squared off, only like threads sticking out like this. So I kind of been working using up all those threads that were sticking out and finishing up the thread itself until it was over. And now I'm starting to fill this up. I don't know when I'll finish this page, but I'm trying to get all my Heaven and Earth design projects one page at least until the end of a year, and I have more than one of these projects. And I need to get the thread for this little part. So that's what it looks like now. Kids, all the kids had a successful school day, and now it's a weekend, so they're very excited again. And I have to go do some shopping, prepare, figure out meal for tomorrow, gathering with the ladies for canasta. So we'll see what I can make it until tomorrow from this piece. So tonight is Sunday the 19th, and this is how much I've done. I'm just kind of picking a color and going from a left side until I pretty much finish. Like you see here, some of them already kind of extended out, and just slowly trying to finish off. So yesterday, my kids helped me, prepare all the food for what, 10-12 of us total. My husband came home. He stopped by Lithuanian store in Chicago, got some candy, other sweets, and like smoked ham products. So we're all very excited. Canasta gathering went well. We talked a lot. I made Lithuanian potato casserole and a new recipe for apple cake, and it was a good time. And today we had a church. We had to go to husband's work to gather up some papers, and he took off with his job to the airport for quite a few days. And then I had my quartet rehearsal for a couple hours in St. Louis, and came back and went to Boy Scouts Court of Honor, where my son got one of the patches recognition done. And it was evening by the time we got home, because we ate dinner there, so I didn't have to worry. We just brought some side dish. So I'm exhausted. Tomorrow is another school day, so kids hopefully will have a good day in school, and I can stitch a couple hours tomorrow in peace. And I'll see. I think I'm gonna set this aside right now and pick up something else to stitch tomorrow. I've been stitching on this project for quite a few days, slowly but surely. It's going. It's again 18 count fabric, Ada, so just going cross by cross, right? That's what you can do in this full scale cross stitching. So I don't know what I'll be picking up tomorrow, but I guess you'll get to see it after this. So today's Monday afternoon, and then I started last night this part, so where you can see this needle, that's where my another page started. So that's how much I've done so far, and I think I'll be putting, I'll be putting that aside for a bit to rest. I'm gonna grab this piece, which is by Joyce Sunday, Snow Leopard. That original was done in dimensions, and sometimes I think it's maybe pulled out of production, and I put it back in the frame. It's pre-printed fabric, if you guys don't remember. So I've done stitching on the top part, so this is bottom left part, and I'll be just doing this like maybe one thread at a time, and then do something else to stitch. And this one, it's usually I take this when I go like with a scout meeting and I have to wait. So as you can see, it's just a regular 2 threads over 1, and it's pre-printed, but you can see a little bit where the line is not where it's supposed to be. So, but usually you can kind of figure out. on a fabric, or if I have a question, I always can look at pattern on this shiny paper and compare to this. So I'll be working with this for a tiny bit, and then I don't know what I'm gonna grab next. You're just gonna have to see. So I did the work for a couple hours, and mostly what I did, it was this bright orange, so it's like was all over here and stuff. And then I had a little bit of this triangle which was white left, so I kind of finished it and started put in a couple black ones. So like this color was, and now I'll be working on this one later. I kind of set this aside. I'll work when I'm super tired, so I don't have to calculate. And the next one I'm gonna pick up is this one by Nate Koff, Stitchers, well, Needleworkers 3. It was free pattern given, and I'm ready to stitch. So again, this is what so far it looks like it. I haven't done any back stitching yet, but that's what it looks like, and we will see afterwards. So it's big storming. Daughter's watching TV and she said, "Mom, there's a bunny right here, just eating the grass." Cutie, cutie, cutie.
I'm sorry, okay?
Yep, came in and ate. Right here by the window.
You could have gotten expelled.
So right now is Wednesday, the 21st morning, and you can see how much I've done. I was just filling in this kind of like a dark gray parts in there. So I worked, I don't know, hour, 2 hours total since like yesterday and so. And I work later on. I just kind of go by, like I work for an hour and set it aside and do something else. So what I wanted to do something else, I'm hoping to work at least a little bit on my Washington crossing. So this is how much I've done. And I'm hoping like to go in these parts down. I don't know how much I'll work on this. And to pan back, also I'm gonna pick up my Lady of the Flag. So I was setting it aside because I run out of these beads 2019, and I went in a local craft store that has all kinds of stuff, and I got another one, full package. And I know it's still missing one type of crinock that I need to mix up going down, so I ordered that through one of the websites, I think in Pennsylvania. Also, I ordered mirror charts, so I'm really hoping that I could get it within a week. I haven't heard back yet, but that's what I have. And this is yellow, is going to be more like filigree thing, fill in and stuff like that. So I don't know how much I'll be able to do that, but I'm planning to work on those two biggies today. I still have a headache. I had massive headache for a couple of days, and it's slowly going away. So that's what it's on today. One of my kids have to volunteering to do fundraising in one of the restaurants to work, so it's gonna be some running between that and another son's dental appointment. So that's it for now. I'll show you maybe later what I got from a couple of stores that I hit recently. So today is Thursday, 23rd in the morning, and I'll show you what I've done before. So I had few like stitches left to finish, like crosses, and then I started doing the beading. So I finished this whole line of beading, and they're waiting still for crinock to arrive for this. So I finished this line of beading and started working like up. So there's gonna be those filigrees, and I probably will continue on that today and start to go up in there. So I mark off on my copy for that, and you can see my beading needle right here. So the whole bottom up till there is done. So then it's gonna go up and I can turn it. Still waiting for my crowning to arrive. Also, past few days I worked just a couple hours total on my snow leopard. So it's just kind of filling in all those gray spots around. So I'll probably have an hour today on this one too. So from far away it's looking like a patches on leopard skin. And right now I'm just cranking up on my Washington crossing. So I'll be working more, so I just added in here those couple blocks, and just I think I have on this page I have, hold on, just 1 and part left, so almost until the bottom of this line. So that would be second row continuing, so the row started from here to there. So that's it. We'll see what I've done until tomorrow. So remember I told you about the story with local craft shop. So I got some more beads for one of or couple of Mirabilia charts, and I found this charts and charms kit that has sea theme little charms. So it's gonna go with this, and it's old one. I don't remember, 1997 dimensions. I like dimensions, and this would go well with my like undersea themed bathroom. And this is the shawl that I went back to the store to pay once I realized they didn't charge me even though it's scanned. So this is something interesting, and it's very soft, but that's something different to try. And also I received from my Joann's without even any shipping notice something that I ordered. Found this my dimension petite, the Japanese woman with what's that flower? Is that, I don't know, some kind of flower. That, and I have got my cone of 310, and because last time several years ago when I ordered it didn't come as 310, it came as 317 I believe, but this is 310. So I'm set with the black thread because I needed to use in a lot of places. So that's what I got from a local store and shipping, and then I have a few more things. So from Joann's I got this wooden little fairy. It was on clearance. I thought I could color it, paint it, and make it into needle minder when I start stitching Mirabilia fairy. I found this mini peck people, what's it called, and I'm hoping to use these as the legs for my plastic canvas little pincushion chair. And I found this Marc Begon pens, so it includes white and this blue. Got that. And also for the chair, I said that I needed something to make a cushion, and I think this color will work well. So I'm hoping to do this try today or tomorrow. And I got also shipment from China. I wanted to try some more, get more beads. So this is like a black color beads, big package. Looks almost like a cryonic. I don't know which color, it doesn't tell you which color. Then I got a couple sleighs that, you know, since it was super cheap, I thought if I stitch something I could put over this little picture of Santa. So they had this company, one of Santa and one of the snowmen. So it's entirely out of like a wood, what do you call that, pressed wood maybe. So but it's, you know, it's all wood, and it's bigger than than what you would find usually in this, that you can get, you know, from local American stores. That I don't remember if that's Sue Hillis Designs that have little thingies, but it's pure wood more, I think, that. And I also got these like golden beads from arrived in China. They all were packaged well. So those are my purchases from a shipment, etc. for this past couple weeks or more. I don't remember when I ordered the Chinese things. So that's it. Back to the stitching. So today is the 24th, I think, the Friday. So this is my Washington crossing. So this is the end of the page of the second row. I'm done, and I'm kind of just going slowly by that. I worked yesterday a couple hours. Then I also worked on my Chinese snow leopard just a couple hours. I'll show it later. And then I finished my Lady of Liberty, all the beading. I had a little bit of threads to add here. So all the beading is done on the bottom. As you can see, it's all finished. So I'm waiting still for Kreinik. Hopefully it will arrive within a week. So all those little filigrees are all filled in. And the final rain stopped pouring. It was super dark. It's afternoon. So, So all finished. So I'm waiting still for a Kreinik to mix it in there. And then I can start rolling up and continue work up above to her. And while I'm waiting, I decided to grab my this gift thanks. So right now I'm gonna just be doing some of the grass and then maybe finishing up some of the leaves so you can see what I have right now. I didn't finish the framing, and some of the sticks and leaves are done. You can kind of compare. And I might work a little bit here, a little bit there. Slowly it's gonna grow towards the end. We'll see how much I can make. Tonight my middle son's friends coming over for overnight thing, and it's gonna be interesting to see middle school 8th grade kids. Tuesday afternoon of 25th of August, so I worked several hours here. So it's kind of weird to see this kind of color kind of pop in, but there are a few places. And I set this aside, and you can see my Lady of the Flag. I decided not to wait for the Kreinik to arrive and go up, so I rolled up as much as I can up to the top, so you can see I'm done stitching all the way to here. And right now there's some beads left to do, and then it's gonna be all the stitching up there. So while I'm waiting for a Kreinik, that's what it looks like up to the top. So I'm a good portion done with it. So we'll see how much I have to do. We still have to go to church and help my husband pack his suitcase to travel, and getting ready kids for school tomorrow. Today me and eldest son went to do his senior year yearbook picture. We did outdoors, so he decided to pick one with a tree next to him. So we'll see how it looks in a group picture. Alright, so I'm gonna work a tiny bit on this and then go get ready for church and dinner, etc, etc. Right now it's mid-morning on the 27th, so you can kind of see what I've done in the past couple of days. So finished, there were a couple like stitches left to do, crosses, and finished all the beading in this area, all the way here, and started stitching up close up there more. There's gonna be beads in here, and started working a little bit on the red color. But I had this arm stitched before 1-on-1 on a 28 count, but if you can see, there are 3 different colors. One is barely there, But I don't know if I like this super dark and seems like it's going in a very bland color. So I'm kind of leaving skin for later. I don't know what to do. So I think I'm gonna roll it up more and go up and continue on the flag. Because here's another arm that's gonna hold the flame. And the face is gonna be there. So it's slowly going towards the end. I'm really hoping to finish by September 11th, so I have almost 2 weeks. So majority of worry is gonna be the skin, because it's gonna be another arm. There's gonna be some neck area, chest, and the head, and then of course some beading, and the flag goes up more. I kind of just stuffed the paper towel there to make it a little bit more drum-like. Because I have the sides like folded up, so that makes tighter, but the middle not. And my little mini chair needle holder, I can't find it. It's just like disappeared somewhere. I need to still search, and kids say they didn't grab it. But I want to finish it. It's just put the stuff on, you know, like legs and cushion. That's it. And I want to have it done. So anyway, that's the problem. I'm gonna try to ask on a Facebook what the other ladies did in the skin color, because that is just, I don't know, something off. Over 2 it might have been fine, but over 1 it's like a little bit off. I might have to rip some part of it, but it's okay, just as long as it makes it look nice. Alright, so I haven't stitched anything like yesterday, and probably gonna be sticking with this work most of the day today, when I can. I have some scout meetings today to do, and some other things run around life. So okay, till next. So today is Tuesday 28th, and as you can see, this is how much I've done on my lady with the flag in the past few days. So that's almost all the way to the top. There's going to be a little pointy thing for a flag holder, then the string is gonna go, you know, to connect there, and that's it. I still haven't figured out what to do about the skin, but just went up and just started filling the blue part. So that's what I've done past few days. I've been working pretty much just on that, and decided to kind of set aside and make some gifts and stuff for a craft show. This is going to be monkey skittle, so I'm sewing right now the mouth and the nose, and then I'll be putting in little eyes for this little thing that you can it's going to be put together, and you can just knock it over, kind of sort of like bowling, so little toys for kids. So today I have a chorus choir practice, and my eldest been sick today with the fever and allergies. I said welcome to adulthood, so he's not very happy about it. Other kids are about ready to come home from school. So that is it for this time with the stitching. I've been reorganizing and like looking over my Mirabilia charts and what I have for them and putting in, because after this is going to be some other Mirabilia. I haven't decided which one. I want to do so many of them, and they all have different styles. So alright, I'm supposed to get the guests for this weekend, so I don't know how much I'll be able to work on any of these. But I'm hoping to at least finish some. I'm making like 10 of these things right now, so that takes time. Okay, till the next time. Today is the morning of 29th, and we have a rainy weather outside. It's not raining that much as before. When kids had to go to school, I had to drive them all early. So the only thing for stitch wise I worked yesterday is on this snow leopard piece, and the only thing I was doing is filling up those like a sort of sandy colors, which is that blue X. So I worked like about an hour yesterday, because my main project yesterday, before a chorus rehearsal and dinner and things like that, is this little guy. So my experiment, I think, turned out okay. So he's standing, as you can see. I put like a pellets underneath. I haven't done anything like in the back or anything, but I made a cute little bow, and ears are attached. So he's standing. So what do you think, guys? I posted on an Instagram picture and he's just so smiley. And I prepped some of the extra work, like you see, from inside part. So those are parts that hold the eye from inside, so little kids wouldn't be able to rip these out unless they make a big hole. So it might have been cuter to have white parts showing up around the eyes here, but those beady little thingies, you know, it's fun too. And I did most of the like a mouth area and the nose area by hand stitched, and I filled up, and it's soft and squishy, and it can stand, so it can tumble down and you can knock over and pick them up again. So today is pretty much cleaning the house and prepping dinner for a crock pot. I'm probably gonna make ribs, and my mother-in-law is supposed to come today because tomorrow we're celebrating my son's birthday, and we have to order cake. He wants ice cream cake. They don't want my homemade cakes. So I might work a little bit on this guy and then pick up some stitching. I need to start working on a round robin and all other parts. So we'll see what I can do until then. And the month is almost over. So till later. So it's late evening on the 29th, and as you see, I have something new trying out. My Lithuanian capital Vilnius mug, having some coffee, and lots of beads, measuring, little yarn with the glue and beading threads, and you see pattern here. I'm calculating while watching Michelle Bendy Stitchy. Hello, Michelle. So this project is going to be called wrist warmers. There's Lithuanian word for it. It's called Riešinės, and I never tried that before. So what it involves is stringing lots of beads on the yarn and just knitting. I've never tried this before. I think this pattern calls, what I calculated, it's over 700 beads. So I'm trying black yarn with this silvery looking beads, size 10. Don't know how it will turn out. It's probably going to be a long time, but I want to see what I can make out of it. And it's been tradition and long ago, and still right now continues, to make those wrist warmers with the beads. And I had to fuse the beading thread with the fabric, so I got this actually today at the consignment shop, Liquid Stitch, for 40 cents. So seems like it glued well enough to pass the beads from beading thread onto the yarn. So we'll see what it turns out as. So today is the 30th of August. It's gonna be my last day of this month to record before I give you this full update. So yesterday I worked only one more hour with this light sandy color thread. I had to take in my car to drop off. It turns out we have to change 2 tires on the car, and it's been like just over a year for them. One was leaking air, so they're gonna check in some brakes and stuff. So that put aside, and just for fun, I got this cute girl my buddy sitting, prepping for Halloween. So she just wants to say hi, everybody. And of course I have a Doctor Who dream. But I want to show you my finish. Ta-da-da! There's this guy. Fully finished. My very first little monkey. So sewed up there. And he sits and you can knock it down. And again, put it down any way you want because it has those pellets in the back. So he just wanted to say hello, hello, and I'll see you next month. So that was my finish, very late finish. And I just want to show you quickly what I've done with my knitting of wrist warmers. So this, you can kind of start see pattern. I hope that it's kind of like a tulip pattern, and the way it's gonna go is gonna be like this way. So it's gonna be long. You can kind of stretch out, I hope. Depends how long I'm gonna make. And I just have all the strings still thread on the thread put on, and just have to keep like moving and over and over and calculating. There are a few beads that kind of went on the wrong side, so I have to find the way where it came. Like here it would be in the middle, kind of see missing, and this one is hiding somewhere too. So I have to at the end push it in. But I have my mother-in-law came in today, and we're gonna have Panda Express because my son loves Panda Express and it's his choice of dinner. And we're gonna celebrate his birthday. We have Apollo 11 exhibition to go to tomorrow. Monday, Sunday I'm supposed to, or it's next Sunday I'm supposed to teach Girl Scout troop people about Candy Nut program. But it's gonna be pretty busy, and Monday we're going to Wolf Sanctuary. So yeah, so my two buddies, Little Monkey and Witch, is gonna say bye-bye for now, and I'll see you probably totally in 2 weeks in September, mid-September. So till next time, that was Jurgita saying bye-bye. Thank you.